Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. You're probably here because you're finally deciding to buy an Apple Watch or the Apple Watch Ultra. So right now, going to unbox two devices. First is the Apple Watch Ultra 1, which is available in only one case or finish, which is the natural titanium. Then it will be followed by an unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which is as of 2024. It's available in two finish. We have the natural titanium and the black titanium finish. So let's have a look at the unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra 1. So as you can see here, the box is not in good condition, but what's inside is good. So I was not quite happy with this because it's expensive. It should be in a pristine condition even outside the box. So that's how it looks inside. So if you're thinking on whether going for a Garmin watch or a Samsung smartwatch versus an Apple smartwatch, the one deciding factor that I can put in the table is that an Apple Watch will not depreciate very quickly compared to its rivals. Right now, the latest Apple Watch is the highest tier is the Apple Watch Ultra 2, and the Apple Watch Ultra 1 costs at around 399 down to 389 pounds. So back then, an Apple Watch Ultra 1 cost around 799 pounds, and that's also the same right now with the recent Apple Watch Ultra 2, which is around 799 pounds, which you can see it did not depreciate that much. Unlike some of its rivals, which depreciated like from 600 pounds, it depreciated up to 100 pounds, down to 100 pounds, which is quite a big difference. So that's one of the things that I would like to tell you, that the Apple Watch will not depreciate very quickly. And aside from that, if you're planning to get a smartwatch and you're deciding or you're inclined to get an Apple Watch, I suggest, if you like sports or you like to bring your watch into your rough activity, the Apple Watch Ultra can really accompany you with that. It's quite durable. So that's the one thing you should consider. So let me just read you some of the specs that the Apple Watch Ultra 1 has. And I found these specs from the Apple website. There's an option there that you can compare your Apple Watch. So you just look into there if you would like an in-depth look. Yeah, I took this from the website. So the Apple Watch Ultra 1 Comes in one color, natural titanium. So it's a 49mm titanium case with LPO2 OLED always on retina display, up to 2000 nits. ECG app is available and will notify you for high and low heart rate notifications. It's available. Regular rhythm notifications, low cardio fitness notifications, blood oxygen, sleep tracking, Vitals app featuring heart rate, respiratory rate, wrist temperature, blood oxygen, and sleep duration, temperature sensing, cycle tracking with retrospective ovulation estimates for females, emergency SOS, international emergency calling, fall detection and crash detection, siren, water resistant up to 100 meters, swim proof, well, of course, because when you can go down and swim 100 meters, it should be swim proof too. Depth gauge to up to 40 meters, water temperature sensor, high speed water sports, recreational scuba diving up to 40 meters, precision dual frequency GPS, cellular, S8 chip, Siri, find iPhone, up to 36 hours of battery, up to 72 hours in low power mode, fast charging, 0 to 80% in about 1 hour, has GPS and cellular data, and case size is 49mm by 44mm, weighs 61.4 grams, and this one has 2000 nits of brightness. Has sleep tracking, night temperature tracking. Is that available? I haven't used that. I'll try to check. Vitals app featuring certified IP6S, dust resistant, tested to MIL SCD 810H, offline maps, high dynamic range gyroscope, so again, this has the S8 chip available. First generation ultra wideband chip, 4-core neural engine, and to be honest, when you're using the watch and you're not very techy, it doesn't really matter. This S8, Apple wireless chip, 4-core neural engine, and it has Bluetooth 5.3, and it can be traded into Apple. So if you're planning to buy a watch that's not going to depreciate and you have the money, like you can buy an Apple Watch Ultra, you can try to invest in a Rolex, because a Rolex will never go outmoded. In my own experience, you can pass it to your children or grandchildren as heirloom as long as it's working, and the value is still there. Unlike a smartwatch wherein though Apple watches depreciate at a much slower pace compared to its competitors, it does depreciate faster than those watches like the Apple. It does depreciate quicker, unlike those watches like the Rolex, the Fossil, the Tissot. Yeah. So if you don't want the watch to depreciate, well, you can buy an ordinary watch. The advantage though of having an Apple or a smartwatch is that it really encourages you to be more health conscious. And if you have a heart condition or health condition, it's going to help you manage that. If you can see the previous clips, you can see that the inside of the box is lined with a water feature or the waves, the ocean. This is because they are marketing the Apple Watch Ultra as a dive watch because it can go down to up to 40 meters, and it has a dive app called Oceanic. Going back, those specs that I told you, you can see that in the Apple website. There's an option there to compare watches or the models of the watches to help you decide which one is better. So if you would like to save a few bucks or pounds, you can get the Apple Watch Ultra 1 from the Apple Store as refurbished. Right now, the refurbished one costs around £589, and you can also get it from third-party sellers for, as what I have mentioned, from $389 to $399. Those specs that I read to you from the Apple website, if you're just an ordinary user, not too tech savvy, what will really matter with you, as for my speaking on my own experience, is that the watch is quite durable. The Apple Watch Ultra 1. It's quite durable. It doesn't easily get scratched, and it has a long battery life. So you can go like 2 days without battery life with it. So I've been using the Apple Watch Ultra 1 for 2 years, and I did not notice any decrease in its battery performance. So those are some of the aspects that spoke to me when I decided to buy this watch. The battery life and how durable it is compared to the other Apple Watch series below the Apple Watch Ultra line. So going back, the Apple Watch Ultra 1 comes only with natural titanium finish, but it has the option to have several wristbands. So there's the Alpine Loop. I will not mention everything. Alpine Loop, and there's the Ocean Band. For me, you should choose the Ocean Band because it doesn't soak up your sweat. And if it doesn't soak up your sweat, it's quite good because it's not going to smell bad in the long run. I chose the yellow. I would have chosen the orange because well, it's not available, but the orange and the yellow is quite good because if you're planning to go swimming and something happens, the yellow and the orange is quite visible. It's going to glimmer, helping you to be more visible, unlike the black oceanic wristband. The Apple Watch or any smartwatch is quite good because it lets you manage your health and stay on track on becoming more active. So it's like making you more conscious on how you're handling yourself. But the only downside that I can see as a regular user is that it depreciates unlike the normal wristwatch which does not depreciate or become outmoded in the long run, especially if you chose the luxury option, the Rolex, the Tissot. You can still pass it as heirloom and you can also pawn it. I'm not sure if you can pawn the Apple Watch Ultra here in the UK. So I can't really give an opinion about that. But I'm sure that the Rolex, those other luxury watches, it's very easy to pawn it and sell it. And I have another review of the Apple Watch Ultra 1, which showed how it was after 2 years of use. The only thing that I did not like was that after 2 years of use, the yellow wristband had some discolorations. It's a bluish discoloration, which I'm not able to remove even with a bleach. And an original wristband from the Apple store costs at around £99, which for me I don't find it quite economical. And in my line of work wherein I work with crazy people sometimes, They can pull at your watch, and if you have the cheap imitation wristbands, there's a big danger that the watch, the strap is going to snap. So with the Apple Watch, even if it got discolored, after 2 years, it has been tugged, it has been pulled, but the watch did not the watch, but the wristband did not snap, and it stayed on. So that is one thing that I consider why I don't like to buy a fake wristband. So this is just a transition going to the next unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra 2 black titanium finish. This is a footage of the National Gallery fountain in London. And this is a footage of that famous church in France. And the good panorama from on top the hill overlooking the whole of Paris. So here we are currently unboxing now the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which is now available in natural titanium and the black titanium finish, which comes with a Milanese black wristband, which I also recommend because if you choose the Alpine loop, the it's not leather, the fabric wristband, well, it's going to soak up your sweat, and if you don't wash it often, it's going to smell of your sweat, and you know how the sweat smells when it age. So that's one insight with it. I also did a review after 1 week of use of the Apple Watch Ultra 2 Milanese, or the black titanium finish, that it easily gets scratched, and the scratch are quite visible because the black background and the metallic titanium underneath will accentuate those scratches on the body of the black finish. So I'm just giving you a caution if you choose this option. And aside from that, the new so if you don't like the Apple Watch Ultra 2 to get easily scratched due to the black finish that it has, just choose the natural titanium. Other than that, the software, the build inside, It's still quite very durable, so you will not regret it. Yeah, even if the surface of the black titanium gets very scratched, it will still be functioning. It will just not look quite appealing. And another thing, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 black titanium finish is very elegant. It looks very elegant. So you can bring it to parties, in my own opinion. Parties. You can bring it to parties and you can just change the watch faces to one that will fit the party or social event that you're going into. Granting that you were able to preserve your Apple Watch Ultra titanium black finish, that it's not quite scratched, it still looks good. Well, it looks quite elegant, so you can bring it to any party or social event that you like, and you can change the watch face to the one reflecting your mood and the theme of the party. Okay, I'm just stuck here putting back the other freebie that came with the watch. So it came with a spare wristband. Yes, one more thing. The Milanese black wristband does at times becomes uncomfortable because it's metal. When it digs into your skin, it's quite hard, unlike the rubbery texture of the Oceanic wristband, which I think the freebie that came in with the watch is quite good because you can swap the titanium black, Milanese black, with that other one just to give your skin a bit of a rest. Okay, so we're here right now. We're unboxing the Apple Watch Ultra 2 black, Milanese black. So the box this time came in quite fresh. It's not as ragged as the previous one. And since I chose the black titanium finish, it comes in a grayish hue. But when you open it, it's basically the same. You can see that wave, that ocean picture inside the box. You'll notice that in the first unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra 1. Okay, and the other difference is that it shows the black finish of the titanium watch and the black Milanese wristband, metal wristband. So you can see there's no change in the design of the box. No significant change. The inside is the same. So if there's no label that it's a Milanese black Apple Watch Ultra 2 with a black titanium finish, you will mistake it for the Apple Watch Ultra 1. So it shows here the wristband options for the watch. It still has the action button. Same with the Apple Watch Ultra 1. So let me just go to the Apple website and read to you the difference between the Apple Watch Ultra 1 versus the Apple Watch Ultra 2. The Apple Watch Ultra 2 for the year 2024 they've updated the colors available. So we have the natural titanium and the black titanium. And price starts from £799. So it comes with a 49mm titanium case. This is one of the difference. The Apple Watch Ultra 2 comes with 3000 nits of brightness compared to the Apple Watch Ultra 1, which comes only with 2000 nits. Is it very noticeable? Not really. I do see that the Apple Watch Ultra 2, the colors are somewhat vivid, but if you put it side by side with the Apple Watch Ultra 1, you can't really see the difference. You will somehow doubt yourself sometimes. Is there a difference that I'm seeing, or is it just my mind playing some tricks on me? You'll have that opinion. But according to Apple, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 comes with 3000 nits of brightness. And still the same, always on LTPO2 OLED Retina display. And has sleep tracking, but unlike the Apple Watch Ultra 1, they said that this machine or watch can detect sleep apnea. So it'll notify you if you're having a sleep apnea episode. And the other difference is that the Apple Watch Ultra 1 has S8 chip, but this Apple Watch Ultra 2 has a S9 processor or chip, which they said can make it much faster than the Apple Watch Ultra 1. It has double tap gesture, which I can't seem to work. It might just be a user problem, not a device problem, but I can't get it to work. So the Apple Watch Ultra 1 doesn't have that. And this Apple Watch Ultra 2 also have on-device Siri and has precision finding for iPhone. It still have the same number of hours or battery capacity compared to the Apple Watch Ultra 1, and it comes with Apple Watch Hermes option, which I don't know if it really matters. Who would like to use an Apple Watch Hermes on a very rough activity which the Apple Watch Ultra is being marketed. Would you like to go diving on your Apple Watch Hermes to show your Apple Watch Hermes to the fishes? Well, your fellow divers and the fishes will be more concerned of fleeing for their lives, and also you and your fellow divers will be more concerned of your safety while diving. So, I don't know. Oh, you can just get a luxurious Rolex or an Hermes watch than having it with your Apple Watch Ultra. And that's just my own opinion, but if you have the money to splurge on that, go on. It's your money and it's your freedom. Anyway, about the size, it's basically the same size and weight of the previous Apple Watch Ultra 1. The only difference is if you're going for the black titanium finish on the Apple Watch Ultra 2, it's going to weigh 4 grams more. The natural titanium weighs 61.4 grams, and the black titanium finish weighs around 61.8 grams. So 4 grams heavier, if that matters. And I'm just double checking the Apple website if there's anything different compared to the Apple Watch Ultra 1 that I have missed. Still capable of wireless fast charging. Fast charging, I mean. Fast charging capable. Up to 36 hours, up to 72 hours in low power mode. Okay, there's another difference. Aside from having dual speakers, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 is capable of media playback, whereas the Apple Watch Ultra 1 is not. So those are the differences that the Apple Watch Ultra 2 has over the Apple Watch Ultra 1. A slightly different hue in the box if you choose to get the black titanium finish that's available, and 3000 nits of brightness, sleep apnea notifications, an upgraded S9 chip, Apple Watch Hermes option available, sleep apnea notification, double tap gesture, which is I'm still figuring out how to work out, and the Apple Watch Ultra black titanium finish weighs 4 grams more than the Apple Watch Ultra 1 and the natural titanium option. So if it's time for you to upgrade or you have the money to upgrade to the Apple Watch Ultra 2, or this comes with a career, if you have decided, yes, you can get the Apple Watch Ultra 2 black titanium finish that comes with a Milanese loop. It looks very elegant and you can wear it in formal events and situations. And I'm still trying to figure out how to turn off receiving phone calls in my Apple Watch Ultra. I would like to stop receiving phone calls if I'm in some events, talking with people, socializing, and then someone calls. It's really annoying, right? So yeah, I'm still trying. I'm not very tech savvy, so I'm trying to figure that out. That's one of the turn offs of having a smartwatch. I want them to call me in my phone, and if I have my phone away, I'd like to escape from that phone call. But yeah, when you have a smartwatch and it has cellular data, you can still make that phone call. And if you have reached this far in the video, thank you for watching and visiting my channel. Please do like and subscribe, and I will try my best to come up with good contents and much better contents in the future. And I really appreciate you coming to visit the channel. And you have a wonderful day ahead, and may you decide wisely which watch you're going to buy so as to make the money worth it. Thank you for watching and take care.